everyone, welcome back to Gilly's Fishing. Now today we're out at Seaton Carew Beach again and we're looking for bass. So obviously this is a bass video. As you can see behind me, the surf is pretty decent and it's looking pretty bassy. Not Shirley, but bassy. But anyway, I've not put any bait on mine yet, I've not got it out, but if you can see behind me, Ashton's brought his rod and I've got him a little tripod for now. So he's fishing and he's chuffed to bits. And I think he's even filming like a YouTube shorts or something on his phone. But yeah, dog coming over. But yeah, we're going to be cracking on fishing till about 9:30, 10 o'clock tonight. No, don't worry about it. Yeah, so we're fishing till about 9:30, 10 o'clock. And we've just brought Rag with us, we're just after the bass. Obviously, the surf is mint. I've not fished a surf like this yet at a beach, so it's going to be something different from it. I've got my Anyfishanywere 6 and bait with 60-pound braid running through. Obviously my reel's an AirloopR10. I have my SK Sonik 8000 reel. That's on my Sonik Dominator XS Sport. And that's got 30-pound mono running through that. I'm using 6-ounce weights and I've been to North East Tackle and Supplies and got myself some rigs, some 2-hook flappers and some pulley rigs. So yeah, I'm going to crack on with the fishing. Well, I'm going to go set up and I'm going to get some worms on. But as you can see, I've got a couple of people over there. Neighbours of mine, so obviously they're fishing as well. So yeah, I'm going to crack on with this. I'm going to get set up, I'm going to get my rag on, get some rods in the water, otherwise we're just not going to catch anything. So yeah, hopefully, let's catch some fish. Right, well that's in the water, and obviously Ashton's tripod and rods just fell over. Newbie at it. Well yeah, there's one rod out. I'm going to leave the other one for now. I'll get my second one out as it's coming in. Well, as it's coming up. So yeah, see if we catch anything. Right, well there we are, one rod in the water. Just fishing beyond that sandbank before the waves break. So obviously it's about a few metres out past there. I did kind of leather the cast. Obviously Ashton's fishing still. I hope he catches something today. It'll be class watching him reeling his first fish off the beach. Now with him doing it properly himself, obviously I've cast it out for him. Because obviously he struggles to cast out. I'm teaching him at the marina and that, but obviously he's still not got the hang of it, and obviously with him being 6-ounce weights, I don't blame him. So yeah, if he gets a bite, he'll be the one reeling it in. He'll be hooking it up and reeling it in. So yeah, now as well, because I forgot to mention it in my intro, it is 12:42. So it's 20 to 1 in the afternoon, and we're here till about 9:30, 10 o'clock tonight. So it's going to be a long session, so we're going to fish the tide up because it's low tide now. And then fish it back up. And hopefully we'll get some action. Got plenty of ragworm as well. Yeah, going to get cracking on with it. Hopefully we get a fish. Right, well, we don't think Ashton's got a fish, but he's reeling it in for the first time. Obviously his first time fishing by himself. Not doing a bad job, is it? No, he's got nothing on it. Right, so Ashton, at the minute, he's just put his rod down. We're just waiting for the tide to come in a bit, ain't you?
Yeah.
So how are you liking your first tripod and rod?
Alright. Good.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get him hooked and we'll get him a fish today. You don't care what you get, do you? You just want a fish.
£6 bass.
He wants a £6 bass.
£6 bass.
After much, are you? £6 bass he wants.
£6 bass.
Tell you what, if he gets a £6 bass, I'll give him 30 quid.
Actually?
Yeah. So if you catch a £6 bass today, Ashton, on that rod and tripod, right? Don't matter about the rod and tripod, I'm just stating on your first rod and tripod at the beach, I'll give you £30. And if it's above £10, I'll make it 50.
Quid. Over £50? I won't be able to...
No, you've got to catch a bass over £10 for £50.
Oh.
£6 and above and below 10, you get 30. I think that's how I added it up. I'll have to look back on the video. It's exciting now, ain't you?
Yeah.
Go out and buy a decent tripod, can't you?
Yeah.
That tripod I've had for a good 2.5, 3 years. I've used it once. Yeah, we had it at the headlands and I chucked it out. It fell over about 18 times. I got fed up with it. I put it in the bag. Never used it until today. But it's only fell over how many times? 5, 6 times. But that's obviously because he's not used to standing with his rod. He just keeps walking around it, but he needs to keep his eye on it. But obviously he's going to learn, ain't you? Yeah, and as well, David, obviously my mate who's in a lot of the videos with us, he's going to be turning up in a few hours. So yeah, hopefully we can pull some fish out of here today. It's looking pretty fishy, especially bassy. Yeah. But yeah, get back on with it. Save the battery on my phone for when we really need it. So yeah, see you later. Right, well, as you can see, tide's coming in around us. Clocking on for nearly 2 o'clock now. Obviously Ashton's over there fishing, he's moving his stuff back. Getting the hang of it really fast. There's my rod. There's Kean. So obviously Kean and Ashton are out with me today. Got our mate, well, my mate joining me, David. There's a few people on the beach today, to be honest with you. There's some a bit further up there. You can see them in the background. And obviously behind me the ones I showed you earlier on in the video. But yeah, he's getting the hang of it. So yeah, I've had one really big bite up to now. So I'm just going to keep cracking on and see if we get anything. that one out. I want to show you as well. This is the rag that I got off my mate David, who goes out digging. Obviously that's it all there. So yeah, it is absolutely mint rag as well. Fresh as anything. Cheers David. Right, well at the minute I've not cast mine back out yet. It's getting dragged off to the left, it's just doing my head in, so I'm taking a minute. Way over there is J&I Fishing. Kevin Ian, if you've not seen the YouTube channel, go check it out. And obviously, I think they've had a bass or two over there. I don't know yet. I was going to go over and have a little chat with him. I know him anyway. So yeah, at the minute, I'm just waiting a bit till it calms down. Got 7-ounce gripper weights on and they're just rolling off to the left. Oh God. Fell down a little hole. But yeah, I'm going to get them cast out, back out in a minute. Right, well, still had nothing yet. Obviously this is the flood now, so obviously it's coming all around, I'm going to have to move it soon. But yeah, I'm just casting out, it's getting dragged off to the left. I've put my tripod tilted, so that obviously, as you can probably see, so that's tight that way. There has been a few bass caught off the beach on some decent sized flatties, but we've had nothing at the minute. I'm using a pulley rig and a 2-hook flapper and I've just stuck them out. They're staying in the same place. Right, well as you can probably see in the background and that, the fog's coming in. We've still not had a fish, and there has been fish caught on the beach. There's been bass and decent sized flatties. But at the minute we're not the lucky ones to get any. So, yeah, there's David. He's not had any bites yet either. But yeah, we're fishing with fresh rag, obviously what I showed you earlier on in the video. But yeah, now coming over misty now. It's proper moving in. Wind's picked up. Yeah, so hopefully we'll get some. Fingers crossed. It is now 6:15. 45 minutes inside time. And obviously the date today, for anybody that wants to know what date we're out on, it's the 7th of September. But yeah, the sea's even picked up quite a bit now as well. Like Ashton just said, Seaton's disappeared. So we're going to crack on, see what we get. Right, well David's just got a really big bite. He's over near me, I've never seen him leg it so fast in my life to get near that rod. I do apologise about the wind, it has really picked up. What is it? Oh, decent sized flatty that is.
I'm the dummy fish!
Is it? Check that out. There we go. I think that's David's biggest flatfish, isn't it? So at least we're not blanking. Oh yeah, properly christened his new rod. Yeah, so he's shoved to bits for that. Alright, lift it up Ashton so we can see it. There we go, that's a proper cracker that, isn't it?
Yeah, I know.
And he's got it on. He put one of them on to see if there's anything knocking about, and obviously it's done the job.
Oh, I'm sorry there.
Right, well he's going to get this unhooked and put back. Yeah, well, David's chuffed to bits with his flatfish. We've just weighed it as well. It weighs, well, it weighed just under a pound. So it's a chunky little, well, I say little thing, it was a chunky thing, it was. But yeah, still going at it. It's not far off high tide now. Still no bass? No bass yet.
We'll wait till tonight for that 30 quid. That 30 quid's coming over.
It's not because you're not caught fish, Yeah, so I'll be right hand rod. I'm going to get reeled in a minute, change the bait. I think David might have another one here. Were you getting bites, David? Let's go over and see. Sorry about the wind as well, can't be helped. Yeah, I don't think he's got one on this one. Nope. Right, we're just going to get cracking back on with it. Like I say, we'll ring straight back if we get any more action.
We'll test it on the scale.
Right, so I'm going to get it unhooked and then scoop back. Yeah, David has got his second. I've just literally pulled mine out. It's not a bad size one, that. That's a dab, that, isn't it?
No.
Is that a flounder? Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Chuffed to bits. Look at that, I even it up. The fish dance. Right, well, I'm going to get mine off the hook because mine's still on the hook. So there we go, 2 flatties for David and 1 for me. Right, so obviously this is one of the flatfish that we've caught. Yeah, cracking start. We've got 3 of them up to now. So we're chuffed a bit, same Ash. Absolutely chuffed a bit. Another decent size one, isn't it?
At least we're catching now.
Yeah, so that's 2 for me, 2 for David. I didn't even know he had that one on. I didn't even get a bite. Smashing little fish in it. Yeah, so at least the flatfish have come alive. Not had a sniff of the bass yet. But I'm going to get more bait on this and then hopefully we might hit into one. So yeah, let me get this unhooked and then we're going to get it released. Right, well there's 4 flatfish between the 2 of us. We've both got 2 each. So here's David got to cast his out now. Yeah, so we're chuffed to bits, 2 each. They're decent as well. Like the ones you get off Middleton Pier are tiny. And the ones I've got up from the top near the gate, they're tiny as well, they're pretty decent size here. So yeah, well, chuffed with it. Like I say in all my other YouTube videos as well, if you watch my videos and you like them, give us a subscribe, a like, leave us a comment and get back to everyone. Hopefully we can bring you a bass this session as well. Fingers crossed. Well yeah, the mist has kind of cleared a bit. So we'll just see what happens. Right, finally, I've been waiting all day and I've got a little schoolie bass. So I am chuffed a bit to that. There's fins on it. Yeah, so I'm going to get this released. I'll get it back. Right, let me put it back. Right, well Ashton wanted to reel one of the rods in, so he's reeling this one in, because obviously there's nothing on that anyway. At least you got it reeled in, dude. It's not even been touched, that, has it? Nah, I'm going to stick some more rag on it and get it back out. Right, there's my 5th fish of the session.
Quite well, actually.
Yeah. Well, that's not your eye, is it? Yeah, I would have got it on record, but I didn't even know it was there.
I think so.
Yeah. I think that's a dab. I'm rubbish with my species, especially with a flatfish. Is it a flounder or a dab? Yeah, has it got all the orange spots on it? Well, I don't know. To me, it's a fish. So yeah, I love it when he proper checks them out, proper inspects them, he does Ashton.
Yep, it's a fish.
Oh yeah. Where's the hook?
Right there.
Right, well we'll get this one up because obviously it's deep hooked. Right, well, I'm surprised I've not broke my rods because my rod stand just went flying. My rods were laying flat on the floor, so they're all full of sand. Yeah, I've had 4 flatties, a schoolie bass, and David's had 2 flatties. There's David. Ashton chilling. It's been an alright session. It's really slow to start off with, but it's picked up as so yeah, now it's 8:30, so I'm only going to be here for about another hour. Then we're going to be backing up, so hopefully we can bring you more fish before the hour's up. Yeah, chuffed to bits with this. Even though the schoolie bass was tiny, still a fish to me. Gorgeous fish they are, bass. It's my best fish to catch. Can't wait for the cod season. Get a few cod under my belt. I've only ever caught cod from decent ones anyway, from the marina. I caught one down the side on the pilot here, just a little tinny one. But a decent sized one this year. So hopefully I can get a good few winter fishing cod sessions up on YouTube. The wind's died down a tad as well, so that's not too bad. Right, there we go. A lot bigger than the other bass that I had, so it's a bit too bad. I am, it's a smashing fish. And it is up to 9 o'clock now as well. So, I've stuck at it the whole day. Now I've got my reward. Well, I feel like I've got my reward anyway. So, yeah.
How do you feel, David?
That's it.
Hey, you bass spikes on the bottom as well.
Yeah, no, hold it there.
weight in it, like, hasn't it?
I know.
That's easy over a pound, that. Well over. That's it. 2 pushing 3.
Right, well, obviously it's getting on a bit now. Don't think you can see anything apart from the tops of my rods. Got 2 rods out, both got rag on. There's Ashton. Don't know what he's doing, like, he's sitting his coat up. But yeah, we've had 4 flatfish, the 2 bass, and David's had the 2 flatties. So I think it's time to do the outro, innit, Ashton?
Yeah.
Do you want to do it?
Yeah. So, thank you everyone. I hope you like and subscribe, and obviously share to all your friends and whoever you live with to subscribe as well. So, see you in the next video.
Tight lines.